well, we got a bit of a pest infestation, so let's deal with that. And I need to top off my infinite HP, so let's find out how we can use this trick blood money to do so. So what we have is a wand with reduce spread on a glimmer on a long distance cast. So this doesn't do anything other than cast it long distance, and you don't need this to do any of the tricks that I'm going to show you. And first we're going to start off with an unstable crystal. So this is what's doing all the work, and unstable crystal will give you trick blood money without anything. So it's a very good thing to use. Normally it does have charges though, but I have unlimited spells so that I can cast everything without any problems. Another thing you can do is Dormant Crystal, but Dormant Crystal has an issue where if you cast it, it'll just make a Dormant Crystal. And we don't want that. We want it to blow up. So if we do something like this, it's going to cast this Dormant Crystal and these two chainsaws together, and it's going to blow up. So obviously long distance cast is putting it further away from us. If you had this just on a wand, it would blow up right in front of you, and I wouldn't suggest that because it could hurt you. Well, it would hurt you if you don't have explosion immunity, but this also gives you blood money. So that's a really good use for it. And I'll throw these back on here. And let's grab a prickly spore. So prickly spore is one of those weird ones where it's not usually used all that much, and it does the same thing. The little spines that come off of it can hurt you as well. Let's see if we can get hit by some of them. Let's try it here. Well, I can't get hit by them. They don't do that much damage, so it's pretty safe relative to the others that we used. And then you have Rock Spirit. So Rock Spirit's neat because it'll home on to stuff. And when it does blow it up, it gives you trick gold. But be very careful with Rock Spirit because if it blows up on you, it does a lot of damage and could one-shot you. And then we have Explosive Box. So unfortunately, it doesn't do physics damage. But when this one blows up, ooh, there's a pretty good spot for it. Let's see if we can lure something over here and blow them up with it. Come here. Yeah. Oh, well that didn't work. Let's just get a few. We'll be able to hit at least one of them. Now, let's see. There's a good one. There we go. So you can make little traps with these boxes. If you don't see it in your game, then it's most likely not out on the normal branch. I am in the beta branch, so some of these spells might not be available. And then we also have Rock. So Rock is one of the neat ones where it does physics damage. So if you crush something with it, then you get trick blood money as well. And you can pair it with a air spell, just using like a triple and putting an air on it. Then it would cast the air spell and launch these even further. So that's a really smart way of doing it. Then we have Earthquake Shot. So this is a modifier, so you can throw it on just about anything you want. I can just throw it on the long distance cast, and it's going to cause stuff to crumble. And like the rock, if this was to hit stuff, it would kill it. But also, it could hurt you. So if it falls on you, you can definitely take damage from it. So be careful with that. And then we also have this modifier. So same thing, I'm just going to throw it on long distance cast. And these explosions count as trick kills. So, I don't know why that one didn't work. I think it just blew up too quick that it wasn't able to render it as trick gold. So this is a pretty neat one. We could have used that to blow up the little boxes, but that's okay. And then we have some chunk of soil. We got some little ones hiding here. So let's see if we can bury this one. Well, since these ones don't want to suffocate, let's move on to our next thing, which is Explosive Projectile. So if you find this, you're pretty much in the running for making all of this work a lot better, because you could throw it on any of the previous spells. Other than rock, I actually don't know the interaction with rock. Yeah, it doesn't do anything with rock, but for almost all of them, it will amplify it and cause a bigger explosion, but likewise, it can hurt you, so be careful with that. It's going to amplify this dirt. It's going to spawn a bunch more, so hopefully we can get them. Oh, they died from the explosion, so they're not going to give us trick gold from soil if they die from the explosion, but if they were to suffocate in this dirt, then they would. Unfortunately, we don't have any that we can really put in dirt for right now, so we'll just move on to the next spell, which is Magic Guard. So Magic Guard is really neat, where not only the spell itself will give you trick kills, but Explosive Projectile on it will give you trick kills. So this explosion will give us trick kills. Are they gonna get chopped up? Oh, there we go. Yes. Sit in the blender. Oh, and then this one's gonna suffocate as well, and then it's gonna give us some trick gold. Thank you, thank you. I'll let you see. There we go. And so, likewise, these little particles that are coming off of it can give you trick kills, and the explosion from it can give you trick kills. Let's just rapid fire this right here, and we'll put this one through the blender. We could just kick this rock to it. Oh, there's one. Come here. Come here. This rock is for you. Hehehe. Walk into it. No. There we go. We can just move the rock to the... What happened over here? There's so much. Look at all this gold. Alright. Let's get a explosion on a hollow egg. So normally a hollow egg isn't really used all that often, but this is a really good interaction that Vex actually showed me. So this will give you trick kills, and it does a lot of damage. But be careful, likewise, it will do damage to you. Almost everything here will do damage, so you have to play with a little bit of caution. And then you have cement. Any of the material spells will do the same thing. You can use water, oil, blood. Yeah. And then you can also use egg, like the normal summon egg. That will do damage when it summons, which is really neat. And then you also have something to fight for you. And then propane tank, same thing. We're just gonna wait right here, and then boop, boop. Oh, well, you didn't need two of them. I accidentally misfired, but get all this gold, top our health off. And then the last one that I've been messing with is ball lightning. So this one's weird. It's hard to get trick kills with it normally, because if the projectile hits them, it gives you normal gold. But with the explosion, so the explosion that comes off of it will give you trick kills. See, there we go. We got some trick kills from them. And just like that, our infestation is kind of dealt with. They're living out there. Can we deal with them? Oh, you know what we can do? We can just walk near the wall and boop them through the wall. Oh. Die! We're gonna get to them. There we go. I don't know how this one's living. This one's just... Oh, there we go. And just like that, our pest situation is dealt with. Get rid of these as well. Clean up our entire lab. It doesn't need to be rebuilt now, but yeah, we dealt with our pest infestation, and we topped off our infinite HP. So hopefully you learned something, and hopefully you can put this to good use in your run. Like I said, be careful. We have a lot of perks to make sure that we're not dying from it, but a lot of this stuff will do self-damage. Probably the safest one is going to be Prickly Spore and Rock for the safest. And, well, Magic Guards. Even the small Magic Guard should give you trick kills as well, so those are pretty safe. if you do rapid fire them. Let's see if we can do that real quick. And we'll just take this off. Something like this. There we go. Christ. My wand building abilities are trash. There we go. So now we are a giant circle of trick blood money. But yeah, hopefully you learned something. Hopefully you can keep your runs going a lot longer with this neat little thing. Ooh, we had some little parasites up here. There we go. All right, they're just everywhere. We needed to clean up our lab a long minute ago. Anyway, have a wonderful evening, noon, and night. Goodbye.